everything.
Bumping and banging.
Big Boy's
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
All righty, man. This is an introduction to a cat that we already know.
Yes.
But this is our first time sitting down with him, man. Lamorne Morris. How you doing, Lamorne? Everything good with you, brother?
I'm great.
Go ahead now, brother. And you know what's good about you, brother?
What's
You've been eating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I put on some weight?
No, I don't mean put on weight. I mean like working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Work is always good, brother.
Yeah.
Does it feel a little different working out? Because you by trade, comedian first?
You comedic actor, I write comedy,
Yeah, man.
I started off in Chicago. From Chicago, started doing Second City, improv,
Yeah,
started hosting at BET. And then, it just went from there. Moved to LA, got broke like everybody
Dudes
else
are a
did.
mother, huh?
Oh,
Paying dude, like people think like, oh man, he arrived. Like, no, brother,
No, I've
it's
been here.
It's been a
I
long,
just been in the alley.
overnight. Yeah. Overnight. It's been a long ass night.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But first off, we gotta say, man, congratulations. Now,
Thank you.
is Barbershop? Is that your first feature film?
It's my first studio feature film. I've done some indies that are just, you don't want to see them.
Really though?
Yeah.
But let me tell you, man, now that you're in this barbershop and it's about to blow up, those indies are coming.
Yes.
We all about to see them.
Yes.
Like, man, I love when you played that plumber, brother. Remember the plumber that didn't know shit? Remember that one? Man, so how many indies did you do?
I probably did about 5 or 6 different indies.
Right.
One of them I shot in Chicago is called April Fool's. Worst movie you've ever seen in your life.
I beg to differ.
He's
Did you see Soul Plane?
I saw Soul Plane.
I was in Soul
know
Plane.
you're in
You
Soul
know what I'm
Plane,
saying?
But at least that was funny.
Oh,
At least it
man.
was funny.
So what was with April Fool's Day?
The joke was on me, apparently.
But you know what, though?
Yeah.
You arrived, brother.
I'm here,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
I'm
Who
here.
else was in April Fool's Day with you?
Oba Babatunde.
Exactly. Oh, really? Though?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now you're naming names. Now, how was it working with Cube, man?
Oh, my goodness. This dude is amazing.
That dude is a professional, too,
I
though.
mean, scarily professional.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was just a thing. You would see it on TV and in movies. I thought he was just being cool. But no, he really do wear sunglasses all the time.
Really, though?
Yeah.
And I had a chance to work with Cube before. We did a Players Club circa a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I always watched him. I was like, man, this dude is really about his craft. Like you see a whole different side of Cube when you start to work with him, like how serious things are.
Oh, 100%. There are times on set where, he's being cool, he's chilled out, he's got his shades on, even when he's just watching other people work. And then he'll just walk up to you and then break down a character for you.
Oh, really though?
Listen, your character's coming from a place that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like he from
And
here.
you're like,
but
Cube,
he
you're not even from Chicago.
I know, what are you talking about,
Like,
man?
you don't know nothing about no Windy City, brother. You gonna tell me how to act
Exactly.
about Chicago in Atlanta?
No, he's very professional. Even when our first draft of the script, they had gang names in it, but they weren't real Chicago gangs. And he came to Common and myself and was just like, hey, what are real Chicago gangs? And so he
Now,
had to put those
did
in
they
there.
shoot this in Chicago for real?
Well, they shot the first 2 in Chicago.
Right.
And due to some tax incentives.
And then they went to what, Georgia?
Atlanta, yes.
Yeah.
yes. But we did have a second unit that
Like, man,
shot
just write
stuff.
Chicago up there.
Put Harold's Chicken in the background.
Yeah, they know what it is.
Fly in George Daniels.
Yeah, you walking around like, man, this ain't no damn Chicago.
Exactly. But you know what? They did a good job. The
I heard
art
that.
design did a good job where it looks like you're on 79th Street in Chicago in certain
Did
parts.
you have to authenticate that too? Like, all right, man.
Yeah.
We need this over here.
Yes.
We need Chief Keef right here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Every once in a
yeah,
while.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we need some brothers over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you have to audition for that?
I auditioned twice for this role.
Damn.
Twice.
Didn't quite get it in the first one, huh?
Sometimes,
That's what happens,
second
Lamorne.
time's the charm, man.
Right.
No, what happens is you'll audition the first time and you think you killed it. And then
Don't I know it, but at least they called you back.
Exactly. Then another cat who just got freed up from the schedule comes and wants to audition too. And they go, let's see him read too.
Yeah, just for dookies and laughs.
Yeah.
Let's bring Michael Blackson in.
Yeah.
So you auditioned twice and you snatch it up.
Auditioned twice, snatched it up, man. Bought a pink polo and everything for the audition.
Now you got to tell me, we got to come back because you got to explain the character and the pink polo.
Yeah.
And what people are thinking, but what it really isn't. All righty. Now we were just talking about how even for the audition, you say you went and purchased a pink shirt.
A pink shirt.
Now your
yes.
character in this movie, Barbershop, the next cut is.
Yeah, his name is Gerard. He's one of the barbers. He's a college student. But what he studies in college is, women's lib. That's his major. So in the barbershop, now that it's co-ed, you've got the beauty salon and the barbershop. Usually you get to hear the men's point of view with no slack from anybody. Just
Right.
the men
Oh,
talking.
now it's like,
Yeah. But
I'm sorry, lady.
no, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, but I wish you would have said
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty accurate. But on the men's barbershop, men's side of the barbershop, I'm speaking for the women.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that people start to get the wrong idea about me and my sexuality,
right?
Who I am.
And what are you wearing in this movie too? Though?
A lot of weirdness, a lot of tight stuff.
Yeah, you know what? That's what we are now too, though.
Yeah, sometimes I gotta show some skin.
Yeah, and it's trend setting, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could walk in the barbershop and see a little more color.
Yeah,
and some tightness in there, man. I own a barbershop, and we ain't even rocking like that in there. Now, did you have to learn how to cut hair? Or did you know how to cut hair before?
I used to cut my own hair. I was broke, man.
Yeah. We cut our hair out of necessity,
Oh,
Jack.
yeah.
I used to have it permed, and I was like, man, I can't keep this up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I got to shave all this off. They want to charge me $10 every time I sit down in this chair.
Yeah.
So do you have to tighten up once you're there, though?
They want you to start the process. They want you to comb the hair out and then get the hell out the way.
Oh, okay.
So the real barbers
That the professionals come in.
Exactly. So and a lot of times, depending on where the camera is, you fake it on one side, and then the barber comes in, hooks that side up. You turn around when the camera moves on this side. That side's already done.
For continuity to mess it up, you never just wanted to take an edge or a clip and go, and mess it up.
I almost did because I didn't know they were plugged in.
Oh.
And there was a background actor who was sitting in my chair. It's a funny dude. I forget his name, but he looked like J. Cole, so I kept giving him a hard time and calling him J. Cole. But I kept turning the clippers on in his ear, and they wouldn't. But it wouldn't come on. It would just go click, click, and then one day somebody plugged it in, and it just went, and he jumped so hard. He jumped so hard.
But you know what, Lamorne? We heard that you treat a lot of the background actors like that, man.
Yeah, man.
That's what we wanted to talk to you
There
about.
was a
Honestly,
hashtag.
I don't know what
What was the
rumors you've heard.
hashtag again?
Lamorne was a jerk.
Yeah, hashtag
yeah.
Lamorne was a jerk.
No,
On
I know
set.
that's a lie because my mom doesn't know how to use the internet.
There it
That's
is.
what
All
she
right.
says to me. Yeah.
Hey man, but how are you social media wise, man? Like you extremely savvy when it comes down. Like
Yeah, I got addicted to it once I started hanging out with a lot of the Viners and, and the Instagram celebrities, and these are all some of my
Who's
buddies.
your Vine partner, man? You
King Batch. King
that
Batch.
dude is a beast.
That dude is a monster. Paige Kennedy.
I try to
guys.
stand next to them just for the love and affection.
Oh yeah,
man, y'all gonna do anything, brother? Come on, man.
Yes, indeed.
Hey man, it's crazy how that Vine game, like how people, you know what I'm saying? Like
they dominate.
they turned into extremely popular cats.
Oh,
I've been at red carpets where those guys have more access than like some of the actors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
Like, bro.
scream like, "Oh my god!"
How are
I'm
you in
like,
the back,
man.
bro?
I just went to Australia with King Batch, and I tell you, people walk up to me all the time and ask for a picture or something like that, but they're a little more relaxed. With him, they chase him. They chase him, they scream, they go, King Batch! Because he's got that college student.
man.
The phone is
Yeah,
how
his
people know him, so they
demo,
want to pull the phone out when they see him.
And
you know?
and he live right there
Right.
with you. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you 6 seconds at a time, like you know this cat.
Exactly.
Man, and he was in Australia. Did that go over like because it was him? Like y'all were working together?
Yeah, people kept asking if we were working together, but we were just kicking it. We were just hanging
Y'all
out.
got up and went to
vacay?
Australia?
Yeah, one of my best friends is from Australia, and so I'd never been, and I've known her for 8 years. So we were like, let's just go.
I heard
And then
that.
he was just like, I ain't got nothing to do. I work on my phone.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Yeah, was that good though? Like, man, hold on, let me see. Yeah. All right, I'm ready. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, I'm all charged up. Let's go. How was
go to work.
Australia for you?
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, talk about it.
You can't get too graphic in here, but
Yeah,
Australia, let's just say it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a
Like-
fun
And
time.
that dark skin didn't hurt you too much either. Huh?
Not at all. American accent.
Yeah, man.
Dark skin.
You start really doing an American accent.
Hi.
Yeah, talking all loud. You know what I'm saying? I would like to try the Vegemite sandwich.
Please, and I'll use my credit card to pay for it.
My American Express. You know, don't leave home without it. Do you travel a lot, Lamorne?
I do. Especially lately. You know, we film the show New Girl. We shoot about 8 months out of the year. So when I'm done, I want to just go.
Did y'all shoot New Girl here?
Yeah, LA.
Man, and she's really on top of the show. Too.
Well, like I want to know a little bit of the story of just what happened between the pilot and then the second episode, but how you felt about that coming in. So tell me what happened when you got the call to step into a new role on New Girl in episode 2.
Well, what happened was initially I was offered the part of Coach on the show.
Really?
But there was a conflict with CBS and Fox, so I had to go take the CBS show. It was a pilot. Didn't get picked up. It was me, Heather Locklear, TJ Miller, and it just didn't go. So they cast Damon for the role of Coach in New Girl. So they offered him that part. He had another show on ABC called Happy Endings.
Yes.
No one thought it was going to go for a second season, so they figured, jackpot, we got Damon. Problem is, once New Girl was like, we want to use Damon for the show, ABC said, oh, we're going to go ahead and get a season 2 of this show.
Oh.
So he had to leave. Then they brought me back in. Problem is they had to switch characters. And in doing so, I had to audition 15 times.
Wow.
You playing, right?
15 times audition for the show.
Please, bro.
15.
Not really 15. It's
15.
an exaggeration.
Not an exaggeration. 15 total
Hey,
times.
man, when you go in, like, let's say, Lamorne, you go in like the 5th time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know security guards by the first name.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what do they do that make you now that you in and y'all got like what 5 seasons or something? What did they ever tell you why?
No. Literally, I thought I knew. I feel like they made me
really
jump through hoops.
15 times.
15. I auditioned 4 times to get the role of Coach.
Right.
Then another 11 times to get the role of Winston.
Oh my God.
It was crazy.
But what kept you going? Like, now, when you hindsight, you're like, man, I'm glad I did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what kept you going back? Because at some point, you got to really be on your craft. Because me, I would have been like, man, F them.
I had visions of speedboats and Ferraris one day.
Yeah, brother, that do keep you going.
Yeah, I was like,
but reading the script with New Girl, just seeing the breakdown, did you know it was going to be a success? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
once it was Zooey Deschanel as the lead, and I was a fan of hers just from her movies.
and you knew the attachment already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew the attachment, and I just thought, oh, this is gonna go. You know what I mean? And then once the cast started coming together, I was just like, oh man, this is gonna be a
Are
hit.
you reading and auditioning pretty much the same sides now?
Yeah. They would literally switch up 1 or 2 jokes.
Oh my God.
They would switch up 1 or 2 jokes, but then still tell me to improvise when I got in there. So I was like, y'all already saw me.
Do you think during that like 15 audition process, you were actually really creating Winston then?
Oh, 100%.
They're like just taking your ad
They
libs?
probably didn't even have Winston. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
They're
good.
like, that's it.
Yeah.
Do more of that. Do more of that.
And then they bring in other people and this is what we need.
Yeah.
This is it. And
I
then they're like,
wonder if-
man, let's just go with him. Let's go Lamorne.
You know, I went in once and I sat down and I was testing against, and this blew my mind. I almost left the audition because I was like, there's no way they're picking me over this dude. And maybe he was unavailable or something, but it was Exhibit.
Oh, really though?
Oh.
Yeah, I went in and
He was
I went
in
in.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They were
That's my
auditioning
guy.
Exhibit?
Yeah, they just called him in once. They were like, you want to read? And he was like, yeah, I'll read for this part.
So they put you up against everyone.
Yes.
I was in the process of elimination.
Yes.
Do you felt like you earned it? Or
Yeah.
did the producers and casting, did they just say, fuck it?
No, I felt like I earned it. Reason being
Okay.
is because, remember when I said
When
someone's
you walked
schedule
in and saw
frees up?
Exhibit, I know you're like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, I also got a little confident because there is nothing similar about Exhibit and
Right,
myself.
right.
Except for our skin color.
Right.
We 2 different people.
And I think they would know if they was looking for an Exhibit type.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But what they said was they didn't know if they wanted to go low status or high status. They didn't want. If they brought Exhibit in, he would have been the ruler of the loft. You know what I mean? He would have been like a big brother to everybody. And they brought me in. They were like, okay, you're kind of like the little brother in the loft. You're the youngest one in the loft. So they ended up going with that dynamic instead.
I'm going to ask you this one more time, Lamar. 15 times for real?
15.
Or is this like...
Not a joke. As a matter of fact, when I got to the 14th audition, I thought I got a call from one of the actors saying, you killed it. It's yours. 10 minutes later, he calls me back. So there's this actor who just got freed up.
Oh, my God.
And
He's
he's
like a bracket, bro.
man.
So, yeah, you know, a bracket all of himself.
I
So
meet
when you
actors
finally
every day.
get you got the part,
Yeah.
are you thinking like, okay, yes, I should have?
Yeah, it happened. My mom was in town when I got the call. So
Did your mom ever tell you like, don't go back, baby?
my mom is very much so like that.
Yeah, like,
Are
baby,
you tired? Don't do it.
Yeah, don't go.
You stressed out? Don't worry about it.
Other thing, the Lord got something different for
Exactly.
you. Yeah.
Exactly.
I love how you kept getting up and going, bro.
Yeah, I had
that
to.
right there, man. That lets me know too. Like to get up, because I'm telling. And we were just talking with someone this morning where they were like, "Oh, should I quit this?" And I was like, "Man," I said, "You ever seen that one? It's a graphic where the person's chopping at a mine, like a diamond mine underground,
yeah.
and right when they give up, you see the diamonds. Like all they had to do was one more. Like that was your one more swipe."
Yes.
If you didn't go, like, if you would have stopped at 14, like, man, they giving me the runaround.
Right.
And the average person, Lamorne, would have.
Yeah, I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought to myself, all right, clearly they're looking for something else. But right now, I'm all they got. And they're just like, bring him back in here. I went in once. And
who are you reading for? Do you remember, like, is it
the producers,
director?
the creator, Liz Merriweather, the showrunners,
right?
You know,
craft services,
everybody,
yeah.
A random dude named Dave.
Yeah, security.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm reading for security. Like, hey, man, we want average folks to know too.
Yeah, it's a village. Takes a village.
At that point, you're already like, damn, I gotta pay for parking again.
Yes, no. At that point, you should have smooth validation.
Right.
You know,
I thought
15 times you on a lot. Like, people just like, hey, man,
Hey, you good?
like, you back?
Yes.
Like, man, Lamorne, hey, man, determination, brother.
Hey,
man, Mayweather can't say it better. Hard work and determination.
Exactly.
You got that. And now it seems genius because you got it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like I said, I was this close. Man,
Lamorne, I love that story, bro.
Tell me more about the mockumentary that you're doing.
Well, I'm doing a comedic album, comedic rap R&B album.
Hello.
It's called The Lamorning After Pill. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. Lamorning
And
After
you know
Pill.
what, man? It's not like anyone else could say they had that same title.
Exactly.
You know what
They
I'm saying?
can't.
Like, Lamorne, you got me, man. I was going to do the Lamorne and After Pill. This is great minds think alike, brother. Great minds. Damn.
Yeah.
So what is Lamorne and After Pill?
So the idea kind of stemmed from when I was filming Barbershop. Someone said to me, and I'm not going to say who this person is, but they said, "You talk white. You sound like a white boy when you talk."
Was that Nicki?
I'm not going to say who it was.
Right. Because it almost sounds like Nicki.
It sounded
Nah,
like
there's
Nicki.
just a lot of people that sound like that.
Right, okay.
Um,
Didn't it sound like Common? Because it would have been, yo, love, 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 love.
Yo,
love.
you sound like a white boy.
Yeah, see, you didn't say it like
That's
that.
no, because I was just drinking some juice. So
Okay.
my mouth was, you know what I mean?
Right.
So my
okay.
native
So
tongue
when
came
Nicki
out.
Minaj told you that, you know what I'm saying? Let's just, you know what I'm saying, just for audition
Just to paint the
purposes.
picture.
Audition
For
purposes.
rehearsal purposes.
For rehearsal purposes.
We'll say her.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
we were all goofing off on set, and she was like, "You sound like a white boy when you talk." And so we were just joking back about how the ideas of how people think black people are supposed to sound. You know what I mean? They go, "Oh, you sound white." So if you speak in correct English,
Right, you sound
white. So that means to say you're ignorant if you don't. I'm like, wait, I don't understand blacks. So black, we don't speak properly? Is that what you're trying to say? And so we got into this kind of debate about it on set. So I get this idea that, you know, maybe my character or Lamorne, he quits his job on New Girl to become a rapper just to
Hello.
prove to people that I can sound like what you think I should sound like. Yeah, I can sound like that. You know what I mean?
So is it a full album
It's a
of parodies?
It's a full album. So I don't parody any particular song. I parody one rapper,
Okay.
Trinidad James.
Hello.
But I don't. The rest is just parody of a genre.
Like what it would be. Like,
Like,
it's
yeah,
not
exactly.
like, oh, this the Lil Wayne one. This is
Right. Yeah. You know. And but my goal as this character is to put out a song that people are going to hate so much that they go, you know what? Maybe we don't think black people should. Maybe we should open our minds to see that we can sound like this, we can sound like that. And so, but what happens is I want to put out a terrible song, but I put the song out and it's a hit. And everybody loves it.
Right.
And then my character starts falling in love with this attention and this fame and this everything.
You got
Yeah.
this already though.
It's already. It's there. It's you know what I mean? So and he just dives into this whole world of what a normal rapper would be. And I do parody some instances that rappers have had over the course of history. You know, so my character.
How did you find the time to do this?
I don't.
You're like, Big, it ain't even done yet. I'm just
It's
talking
not
about
done,
it.
yeah,
I'm
it's-
just making this up as I'm speaking right now.
Well, I got Common on it, you know.
But Common, he gave you dap as like, man, dude could really spit though.
Yeah, which is weird to me. I was like, I'm not a rapper, dude. I don't.
Might
but
be.
I can sit there and write some stuff with you all day, man. We can goof off if you want to.
Let
Anyone
me
else
know.
but Common? Besides Common?
Common. I've got some people who've agreed to do it.
Okay.
But they haven't showed up yet.
Who's agreed?
They shall remain nameless.
Oh.
Right, until they show up.
Yeah.
Because you could just start naming anybody. Like, ah, damn, yeah.
Yeah.
Jay-Z said he
Yeah.
didn't show up.
Prince told me to be there.
Yeah.
I went there. He wasn't there.
Yeah, he
you
wasn't
have the
there.
connection with Prince. He was on the show.
I know. You know, he tapped me on the shoulder once at a party and just said hello and walked away.
That's it?
I kid you not. I was at a party. I get a tap on my shoulder. I turn around and look down. It's Prince. And he
He
goes,
said, look down.
well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, I just wanted to make sure everybody caught it.
I'm 6'5", man.
Right, right. Yeah.
That's what I
Let you
mean.
tell
I'm
it.
6'5".
Right.
And he says, hi, Lamorne. And I was like, hey. And he goes, I said, you staying at the party? He was like, no, this is not for me.
And then he left in the wind.
Yes.
Floating. Like, my man got a stroll, though.
Yes.
Man, I had dinner at Prince's crib, man.
Oh.
And you grow up like Prince is one of those cats that you don't go through the market and look over and it's like, oh, at Ralph's Market, like, oh damn, that's Prince.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You only get Prince moments that you're like, oh hell no. So he summons me to dinner at his house. Wow. So I get there and I pull up and of course the house is Prince. It's immaculate. Yeah. I go to the door, I ring the ding, let's go crazy or whatever was playing through his doorbell or whatever.
Wow.
And they open up the door and it's almost like a movie. It's like a butler or somebody. And I'm like, oh, I'm here for Prince. And it's like one of those, follow me, walk this way. Wow. So I'm walking down this long hallway and I hear, big boy. And I turn around and it's Prince. But he's at the crib. Now, usually if I'm at the house, I'm going to be in like some basketball shorts, t-shirt,
right.
Some flip-flops. I'm comfortable. If I know I'm having company, then I'll probably put on something.
Right.
But when I turned around, he was wearing a sheer off-the-shoulder shirt.
No.
With ruffles on. You know how Prince, ruffles around the hand area, off the shoulder. Then he had on like some yellow tights. Right. And the tights were flared at the bottom.
Right.
Okay.
And you know how girls, they wear those shoes like they platform. Yeah, but they almost look like sandals, but it was like probably about 5 inches.
Like
but
wedges?
and you know how Prince, he had a stroll. And he was strolling and I'm looking at him and I'm like, damn. That's Prince. He looked like he was going to go get on stage or shoot a video.
And perform.
He looked perfect like Prince.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, this off the shoulder thing, man, like you pulled that off. Because Nipsey Hussle couldn't do that.
No.
There's a few cats that can't, a lot of cats that can't pull off the shoulder at the crib for dinner. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
When people show up to my house, I like to pull off my pants.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's your house.
Yeah.
Right.
And Lamorne, you should be able to do that.
Yes.
You know, all we know now is that we're not going to dinner at your house.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, I'm a terrible cook. You should
that
know
was my
that
next
too.
question.
Yeah.
Really
Don't
though.
worry about the pants thing. The food will get you sick.
And that's cold to have to see your cock and you don't cook well.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, at least if the food was good, we'd be like, the interest was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that dude could make some spaghetti. Lamorne, so do you still work out on stage? Do you do comedy or is it more?
It's more.
You ever thought more like stand up or
no? I
just
haven't
in the
really.
writing?
Just on the writing.
It's a different world.
Yeah, I used to write for a couple comedians, and and it's
be like,
fun.
here you go say it.
Well, that's fun for me. I love being in comedy clubs, and I've hosted before. I host shows. I'm on stage a lot doing jokes.
Why not pure stand up?
I don't know, man. Because I think I respect it too much, to be honest with you.
Damn.
Because when I've become successful in television, and it's almost like going to go do stand up. I know I'm gonna have to go through a grind mode. I know I'm gonna have to test out jokes 5 minutes at a time, 2 minutes at a time. And I don't want to go through those struggles again. Like I said, I used to sleep in my car, man. I don't.
So when you say you used to sleep in your car, you really slept in the car.
I really slept in the car.
I heard that.
I would, I was in and out of my apartment. They would kick me out, then they would let me back in. On those days that I couldn't get in, it was like, okay, well, I know where I'm sleeping tonight at least.
Well, now, was it sleeping in the car in L.A. or was it sleeping
LA.
in the car in Chicago? Oh, okay.
LA.
In
And this
Chicago,
was-
you would have been.
Oh yeah, I'd been frozen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This was after BET, which was weird. So people knew.
So
who I
people
was.
knew you.
Yeah.
Police on your window, like, oh hell, that's that
what's
dude.
good? Maybe that funny dude.
All right, man. Yeah, you can go in that YMCA and take a shower.
Yeah,
brother.
exactly. And so I remember being on the bus once after my car got repoed. So car got
Real
repoed.
stories, man.
I'm on the bus. I'm sitting there. It had been a long time for somebody had recognized me, and I'm sitting there with my hoodie on, my shades, and some girl goes, "Excuse me, can I take a picture with you?" And I was like confused. I was like, "Holy crap! All right, yeah. I mean, we can let's do it." The guy she was with goes, "That ain't him, stupid. Why would he be on the bus?" Man,
What's your reply to that? Like, yeah, why would he be?
yeah, I played it off like she was confused.
Are you serious?
I had to. I was super embarrassed, and that was the moment where I was just like, man, I'm booking this audition. I'm
I
booking
heard
this
that.
one. I was on my way to an audition, got there late, dumb late, and the casting director was waiting for me, and she says, "Did you read the lines yet?" And I lied. I said, "Yes, I did." went in there, improvised, and they loved it.
And what show was it for?
That was just for a commercial.
Oh, okay.
That was for a Miller Lite commercial.
Did you get it?
I booked it.
Hell yeah.
I booked it.
Yeah, that free Miller Lite, you selling that too and everything.
Yeah, okay.
Like, man, can you get some of that Miller Lite?
I would go to bars and people would offer me Miller Lights.
Really though?
Because they would play like Big Wangs and like North Hollywood. I would go there all the time.
And let me get some of that lemon pepper, please.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm hungry. And then you got to play it out like, man, I had so much to drink. Somebody give me a ride home. Not knowing you don't have a car.
Exactly.
Give me a ride home.
Give me a ride home, bro. It's all good, right?
Yeah, man. Lamorne, I love you, brother. I love your spirit, brother.
What's your infatuation with Beyonce?
Yes, duh, tell us.
Duh, obviously. Do I have to spell it out for you?
Is that just what it is?
It's Beyonce. It's Beyonce. I've never seen anybody more perfect in my life. I don't know.
Have
I
you
just
seen her in
cry
person?
when No, I've never seen her in person.
Right.
Not even in concert?
I don't know.
So what are you talking
beautiful
about?
I have no
person.
idea.
You seen her in person?
Yeah, like on some random stuff in Vegas. It was like, I guess she was having like an after party after her concert, and I've never been starstruck. Like I literally paused in my tracks. I was like, oh my God.
It's
She
Beyonce.
is gorgeous in
yeah.
person. Like
Mhm.
beautiful, beautiful woman.
She's cool.
She's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Been
Yeah.
there, done that.
Stunning.
Yeah, but you also put it in your social media too, Jack. Like,
Well, I gotta let
Stalker.
Scared of
yeah,
Jay-Z?
it might come off as a little crazy,
Right.
and it may actually be a little crazy. Sometimes
Right.
I can't tell what I'm thinking, but when I post something, I just get the urge. When the spirit moves you, man, you gotta hashtag Beyonce.
Beyonce.
you gotta let the spirit move you,
Yeah.
too, brother. I'm not here to stop the spirit from moving you.
Thank you.
I apologize if it felt like I was.
Can you join me in the movement though?
No.
Can you hashtag her?
No, I'd rather you have because you got your own lane with that. That's like the Lamorne and after pill. I can't do that either. There's just some things that you have. I think that's your lane.
Everybody's
right there.
welcome, but okay.
Yeah. But you know what? I would rather instead of it being like me too. I love to see you shine with that by yourself.
Ah man,
How
I
is
feel like
Ni-
you set me up.
Solo
man.
artist, man. You need no group.
How is Nicki not helping you out with this?
I don't know because she follows me on Instagram.
Who does?
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, look at you.
You know, she posted a photo of me and her once on her Instagram, and I didn't know she'd posted it until I looked at my phone.
And people.
followers.
I think I got about 50,000 followers from her in like 2 days.
Man, I need to have her.
Yeah, that
Hook
plug.
something up for me.
That's a plug right there.
Man, that woman has a powerful
That's when you start selling
everything.
like protein shakes and teas
Oh,
and all
yeah.
that. I can't wait to get to a certain amount of followers, man. I'm gonna have all kind of fake ass protein and detox tea.
My team today.
Hell yeah! Like, I gotta have this detox tea. Are you on social media every day?
I try to
Got to,
I try
huh?
to do something every day, at least a tweet. If not, I post a picture or something like that. And if I can't, like I said, if I can't think of anything funny, I just throw a Beyonce hashtag.
Here we go.
Yeah.
How ready are you for Barbershop? Like
You said how ready am I?
Yeah, like the
Woo.
release.
Man, I can't wait.
That's dope.
I cannot wait. You know, this is you grow up watching these premieres on TV or even driving down Hollywood Boulevard. You see all the traffic blocked off, and finally, this is it's because of a project that I'm involved with. You know, and it's just amazing. I won't have to wait outside. Bouncer ain't gonna stop me from getting in.
Right.
You know, I don't need no damn ticket, do I?
Yeah, no, you're fine.
And it's
Do you
good.
get recognized from New Girl a lot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
guess you
yeah.
would,
Yeah, a lot. You know, but the problem is people don't respect me enough. So they just go, Winston.
Right.
And I go, it's Lamorne. They go, nah, I'm gonna call you Winston. And I
You
go,
Winston to me,
yeah.
brother.
And I go, well, you asshole to me, man.
Hey,
Where's
man.
Ferguson?
With being where people know your name or your character and they don't know your face now, does it make it a little hard? Because at one point you could be on the bus. You
Yeah.
could, walk in and get. Now you got to slow down just a little bit. Now you can't even pick up prostitutes
Right,
like
you
used
can't.
to.
You can't.
It's just
Good old days.
and you pray for these things. You know what I'm saying? But also you got to give up a lot.
Yeah, you can't do a lot, man. You can't be out in public looking crazy anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you did it today,
I
and
did
we
it.
thank you for
Oh,
that.
man, no
Yeah.
problem, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because even when I went up to shake your hand, I said, "Hey, man, Lamorne look crazy." You know what I'm saying?
It's drugs. No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even get drugs like you used to.
You can't, man.
You know, this is ridiculous. Do you have an assistant?
I do not have an assistant. I do. I used to, but I go in and out. It depends on how busy I get. You know, depends on how busy. I'm selling my house right now, so it's getting a little busier with the press and the show and everything. So
You got to know how to do it too, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to do like this. Please hold for Lamorne.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
When people call me, I always go Lamorne's phone, and then they wait and go, "Hello."
Yeah, do you
Is
like,
this phone?
hey, what's up, man?
What's
yeah,
up?
I'm here. Sorry about that. Yeah. I was auditioning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, number 14. I'm on my way, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on
I'm
my
gonna get
way.
it this year.
Man, well, you know what, brother? Thank you for coming in
Thank
and
you
hanging
for
out with
having
us.
me.
It is a pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Now, Natalia, when she see you, you won't have that threat of, I need to come in, I need to come in.
Not at all.
I'm gonna fuck Big Boy up.
No, I see you
say that.
everywhere, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm always just too nervous to go say what's up.
Really, though?
I swear, I saw you at the Straight Outta Compton premiere.
Oh, man, the good thing you didn't come to me that day.
Yeah, no.
Because I was in my straight gangster mode that
Oh,
day.
yeah?
No. I was like straight out of Compton, like, really?
Yeah, he had an entourage of like 30.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, who did I go? I think it was me and Bishop.
Nah, you was deep.
Oh, really? Probably everybody trying to get in with me.
More than likely,
that's true.
more than likely that's what it was.
You know how cats be like, big.
Yeah, because I remember you go like this. Yeah.
Yeah, big.
I don't know. Sure.
I remember it was me. I think Strong was there, Fuzz, and then with my partner, Paul Stewart,
Okay,
DJP. Yeah, man. But you always get those. Like, now that I know you now,
Yeah.
I'm with you now.
Okay, cool.
And I'm going to be like, hey, man, Lamorne he needs that VIP for us.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Even when I'm out trying to pick up some strange on the street, you're going to
Isn't
be
that
there
the
with
best? Yeah, oh, of course I am.
Thank
I'm
you.
driving. I don't
Thank
know what your driving situation is like. Man, now, you know Kobe about to play his final game, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Are you a Kobe fan? But you got to be a Michael Jordan fan,
I'm a
of
Michael
course.
Jordan fan.
I heard
Michael
that.
Jordan all day. Here's the thing, though: as much as I'm a Kobe hater, I'm a Kobe respecter. Especially now.
Hold on, man. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm almost going in the
I know.
save right now.
And he's looking
You
right
done said
behind
the
you.
wrong thing, brother.
Kobe hater. I mean, I have this debate with all my friends: the Kobe, the LeBron, the Michael Jordan conversation. But Kobe, now that he's retiring, I find myself having like nostalgic moments watching him play, going, "Damn, it's gonna be the last time."
Yeah, man. Are you going to the final game?
I want to.
Okay, cool, because I'm going with you.
Yeah, man.
You
there.
going?
You
I'm
know
going
what
with
I'm
you.
saying? Yeah.
Let's go.
Please, brother.
I'm
Come
going
on
with
now,
you.
man.
I feel like you don't need tickets to go to the game. I feel like you could just walk right in and go, "Hey, I trust you."
Right. Yeah. I do radio.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but they
saying?
know you.
Like, no, this is the way it goes down for me. Really though, I'm like, hey, is it cool? Like, big man, oh man, can you get a picture of me? Like, yeah. I mess with you. Hey man, can I slide in? Nah, man. Nah, man, damn. You know, if it been the red coats, man. It ain't me, man. It's the red coats over
Yeah,
there.
you know
big.
it ain't
Like,
me,
you know, I
man.
mess with you, man. I mess with you, but nah, it's like,
Yeah, thanks for the pic, though.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna tag you in. Is that
Yeah,
cool?
is that
Yeah,
cool?
he
Can
thought
you
he was
follow
gonna
me
get
back?
in. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag dumbass. Lamorne, thank you for coming in, my
Thanks
brother.
for having me.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank
It is
y'all.
going down, man. Don't forget Barbershop, the next cut in theaters Friday, April 15th. Lamorne, thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
All righty, Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood.
boy.